This is our first real tornado risk and real severe weather outbreak risk in a while. So you're going to want to follow for more updates. As we look up here, we have our first kind of long range SPC outlook with a 15% chance of severe weather within this region in the Mississippi Valley. We're talking about tornadoes, high winds, and maybe some isolated large hail. Let's kind of break this down, this threat. Switching over to the Colorado kind of model here, this is a different opinion. You can see also throwing out some kind of numbers here for some severe weather risk as well. A little bit drawn back to where it was a couple days ago. We have a lot of complicated things happening with this. And lastly, we have a CIPS model, another severe weather convective allowing model that kind of looks in the future. So all three of them are agreeing some sort of severe weather happening somewhere in the Mississippi Valley. And the huge question mark is the trough ejection, which sounds a little complicated here, but it's basically the energy that is coming out of the Rockies. We have energy that's actually right now entering the United States, the West Coast, is going to come off the Rockies and strengthen. The big question is, where is it going to strengthen? How much advection and convection is going to be allowed? How much energy is going to be with this storm? And taking a look at our future kind of model here and looking at the trough ejection, you can see above me, we have that wind growing in strength as it moves towards the Mississippi Valley. And then on the downside of that giant U, we're talking about the downstream side of our trough. That is where we'd be looking at for severe weather. You can see that in our wind and our bulk shear. And then also if we switch to vorticity, this is kind of the energy, the lift that the atmosphere has in the air. This has a similar kind of follow through where we have a trough ejection into the Mississippi Valley, maybe between Ohio and southern portions of Kentucky and down in that kind of region there. We keep an eye on just how this shifts. So a big difference right now between our models is the American model is showing a little bit less of a powerful trough than the Euro model, and the more powerful, the more likely we're going to have severe weather. So looking at our future radar with all this in mind, you can see right now the Euro wants to keep it as convective squall lines. We can see squall lines with heavy winds, 60 to 70 mile per hour. And really, we're not going to get out the exact timing because that trough ejection has a huge hand to play in how soon this is going to happen, how strong those storms are going to be, and where exactly are they going to happen.